Hey guys, it's Goofy Gamers, and today we're gonna be doing a trailer analysis of Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location. Trailer 1. We're gonna shoot out a pair of theories and stuff. So let's just get right into it. Yeah, exactly.
So here you can see Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Sorry. Five Nights at Freddy's 1, which means they're showing the stage. You're probably wondering why would they show the animatronics. Now they show the animatronics for you to see how much the Five Nights at Freddy's 1 through 4 changed.
Exactly, how much they evolved.
Fear, which means in Five Nights at Freddy's 1 they just wanted to make it a horror game.
They didn't want to make a giant business like it is now. You can see that he has a million subscribers.
So this is another showcase. Showcase 2. They have evolved a lot. They have evolved pretty much since Five Nights at Freddy's 1. So they don't have those scratchy leather bodies. They have kind of like a like a plastic bodies now.
They look better.
Now panic. It says panic to make you scared of Five Nights at Freddy's, because in 2, if you get to night 3, the animatronics from Five Nights at Freddy's 1 start coming, which makes it more scarier for you. Now right here, Five Nights at Freddy's 3.
So you can see it's basically it just evolved a lot because the graphics are much better than the first and the second. The games changed it a lot through this, and now we're gonna see how the 4 is.
Yeah, now we're gonna see how the 4 is. But before, I would like to add that here you can see Bunny like totally scratched off.
Well,
missing
trap. We could call it spring trap.
Yeah, missing parts and things. They made it that to make you scarier. But what if there's a myth behind it that the guy who you're viewing got out and actually started sorting them as if in killing them? Well, there's a tiny Easter egg from Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Probably you have noticed it, but maybe no. These three animatronics, Bunny, Freddy, and Chica, these look kind of plastic, like in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, the animatronics. So maybe they mentioned the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 animatronics right here, the original characters.
We're here to just mention stuff from the trailer, but we're not basically mentioning Five Nights at Freddy's 3 and 4. We're basically going to mention a pair of things we kind of think of these games, and then we're gonna get into Five Nights at Freddy's 5.
Going on, Dread.
So this means like this is like different stages. Like at the start, you only feel fear. You don't feel that much scared. Then you feel worse, and then worse, and it gets worse and worse and worse, and you start getting scared and more scared and really scared. So that's what probably it means.
Moving on. Five Nights at Freddy's 4. As you can see. Now if we go back a tiny bit to 12, you can see Bunny right there, moving behind that big room, what we think is big. Because every animatronics from both sides move. Maybe he moves to the other side of the room and try to scare you. Maybe he hides somewhere, or there's a secret behind it. Maybe there's a big room where there's an elevator down to the basement, and maybe it's an only tiny. I think for myself, it's like, I think that's a good idea, but I would not Like, it's not a good myth, but maybe back there it's the animatronic maker, because in Five Nights at Freddy's 4, animatronics move back there every time you show them the flashlight. They don't go backwards; they go sideways.
And also you can see over here, um, it's not really noticeable, but you can see over here, kind of like a Freddy face. It's very hard to see, but it kind of looks like a Freddy face. So just a little thing to mention right there.
Yep. Terror.
Okay, now this is the final one. Well, final. It's almost the final like step of.
This is almost the final step of Five Nights at Freddy's 1 through 4, mentioning them and explaining what they added to it. At Five Nights at Freddy's 4, they added terror. Terror is like a meaning of
It's
like
a higher level, like a super high level of fear.
yeah, super high level. They probably mentioned terror because the animatronics, they're totally mashed, like they're ruined. They have parts that are falling off, and they have like the tiny Freddy's, tiny Chicas, and tiny cupcakes from Chica.
Yep.
And
You could just listen right here to a pair of whispers, and it's curious because the whispers do not sound before any of these games except before Five Nights at Freddy's 5. So that's just a little bit curious.
Yep, over here.
Now we gotta put it in slow mode.
Yep, now we gotta put it in slow mode. Going back a tiny bit to 16, sorry. Now, as you can see right here, we have this red button which will indicate, because these are two doors, which will indicate maybe you can open the doors, go outside. Here is the vent. Now, we will talk about it later.
Also, you can see right there, it looks like it's a fan that it's turning. It's like a fan that is turning. You can see right there, it's a fan. Like it's a fan up there. Probably it's an elevator, like we said before.
Yeah, it's just an elevator that maybe on its face there's a ventilation up the elevator for you to be varying. So maybe the animatronics can go from the higher
Restaurants. You have a lot of lag. So like they can go from the top restaurant, like from Five Nights at Freddy's 1 or 2, to down to the basement of those restaurants. So like these are old animatronics, probably.
Yep. As you can see, here are tiny like here are some
Tiny buttons.
here are some tiny buttons which will maybe there will be a pin, you just go closer, maybe there will be a pin code. You have to write in the pin code maybe to unlock the door, and maybe this button is the light, or maybe to unlock the
vent.
Yeah, the vent.
You keep
And here they mentioned the new animatronic.
It's as you just to mention something interesting. Before in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, it had the same thing. It had the same posters that says stuff like eat, party, and stuff in the music box room, I think. And this is like the continuation of the posters. It's like more animatronics.
Yep, if you see outside, there's another red button there. It means maybe there's more doors outside that the animatronics can open, or you can open. Right there, you can see a tiny, maybe for me it's a carpet. So maybe there are carpets, maybe there's a floor. Maybe you can go outside and like go through the house. And here there are windows. You would wonder, why are they windows? Maybe
to see the animatronics.
Yep, to see the animatronics outside this elevator thingy, or maybe outside the hallway. And here there are buttons. Here there are kind of like a red, green, yellow, red green, and here
Wait,
are,
red, green, yellow. No, I just wanted to come up with something. Okay. Also, let's move on. Okay. So here, second 16. You can wait.
wait for it, wait
I
for it.
wait. I need to move it back to second 16. I have something to show. Here you can see there's like kind of like a valve. So probably those valves you will be able to shoot gases at the animatronics to like stop them for a moment, and so you can escape through the door at the vent. Probably.
Yep, and it was mentioned on Steam on the on from the guy Scott Calton, however you say the
Yeah.
word, that the animatronics will and can speak. Maybe they can speak through here, or you can speak to them from there.
Okay. Let's.
A tiny bit. He goes up. Yeah. Here you can see there's an actual ventilation, so you can see it actually bounces
Yep.
around.
So if you play it, you see it's turning. So it is actually a ventilation, so we can take that out. That's not a secret or anything.
16. Now, you would wonder, what is this, right? This looks like a tiny baby face. This looks like the arms hanging from this tube.
So probably it's a new animatronic you may be able to talk with. Or
Yeah.
maybe it is like a version of Balloon Boy. Or maybe they are showing you that Balloon Girl exists. Because there has been a theory going around that you could see Balloon Girl or JJ or however you call it, and it's very interesting because probably they'll show that she actually exists in this game.
You move very slowly.
Okay, this takes a lot.
Yeah, just throw it on.
More whispers.
Yeah, more whispers. As you go to.
Wait, just move a little back. Okay. Damn it, I got it. Sorry for taking a bit. Okay, there we go. That's a perfect moment. So you can see two new animatronics. First thing, you can see two new animatronics. The this kind of like a old balloon boy, probably, or
Maybe
a
he
toy
returned.
balloon boy, and this new weird animatronic thing. And a curious thing, this is a poster that kind of looks like a clown.
It looks like a clown, and the face, it has one eye, it has one mouth, and it's probably shiny as the animatronics.
And it probably is, or the new baby animatronic, or a new animatronic you may see.
And here is kind of like a telephone. If it's really hard to see, here are some tiny dots.
Yeah, and probably it's like in the Five Nights at Freddy's 1 and 2, you can see the guy calling you.
Yep, and here it's actually pretty hard to see, but this guy he stands backwards and he's holding the telephone. It's hard to see, but it's easy to aim for because of that wire feed.
You can you can see here he's holding kind of like a telephone, or if it's not a telephone, it is a microphone, but it mostly looks like a telephone because if you follow here, it looks like a cable that connects here. So it's just, oh, we missed it. I just got it. But there's a little moment you can see lights. There you see 4 lights, and you see they turn on. Okay, there we go. So
here you can see the most of it. There are 4 lights. There are blue, yellow, there are blue, green, red, and yellow. That's kind of yellow or orange color.
yeah, so these are the original colors of the animatronics. It's blue from Bunny, yellow from Chica, yellow greenish from Chica. This is kind of like a red, brownish
Foxy.
Foxy or Freddy, and this is Foxy or Freddy also. So probably this is a reference to the actual original Five Nights at Freddy's, the first 4 animatronics.
As you can see right there, this is the biggest no one saw in the world. Right there, you can see a face.
Oh, you can see behind. Yeah, exactly, right there. That looks kind of like the shadow or from that guy, but it looks
Maybe.
different also. And you can also see, it's hard to see, but here there's kind of like a face over here at the side of this guy. Maybe I'm just crazy, but it just looks like a face to me.
And here are these dots. These dots probably will indicate, as you can see if we turn back to 19. As you can see, turn back to 19. Right here, we can see you saw them moving a little bit. This was right up here. This was right up there. This was right up. I don't know, like
Yeah,
here.
they can move. The dots can move.
The dots can move, which will probably indicate the animatronics in close to you, or in your side, or in the whole house where they are. Now you can see 2 vents over here. Down over here, you can see 2 vents. Probably indicate that if the animatronics come, you can hide from them, or you can go into another room with them.
Yep. Let's continue. More and more whispers.
Okay, now here.
You can see, you can move your head like very much. First thing, and second thing that is very noticeable, and it's so cool. I really like that Scott Cawthon adds something like this. You can move through the vents. You can move through the vents. So like I was saying at the start, you could shoot gases at the animatronics and go through the vents and escape from them for a little while, and probably you will be able to get jump scared in the vents while like walking, like because the animatronics go through the vents, right?
Yep, as you can see. Well, maybe we don't know that 100%.
We don't know that, but probably.
Yeah, probably. Here, the head moves, so probably you can tilt the head, because in every single from 1 through 4, you can only do it right, left, and in the 4, you can like tilt your head backwards, only in the 4. Now here, maybe you can tilt your head any way you want to see. Moving on.
Those were sounds like steps.
Yeah, indicates. Now here it indicates, Foxy
Or mango.
or mango. It's made out of a metal that has like kind of mirrorish thing, and it's really shiny. Means it's really new. It's clean. Now if you can see his eyes, he's looking that way. But when the camera moves,
When it starts, the eyes move while the face moves.
yeah, the eyes move and starting to look at you. Now they're 100% looking at you. Now,
Okay, this tells a lot. It's just a random theory, so it's a theory we made up with only the trailer. It's not true or false. We're just saying. So the theory is The Five Nights at Freddy's 5 takes place during Five Nights at Freddy's 1 or 2. After you win, you can do a custom night and any of those in the games 1, 2, 3, and 4. But what happens after those custom nights? Probably you can explore the restaurants and you find this weird elevator, like we saw at the start of the video. This weird elevator that brings you down to this basement that is deep below ground. So probably all of this is happening after Five Nights at Freddy's 2 or 1.
And probably deep below ground. Usually people that have factories and like scientists, they always have a below ground factory or place where
basement.
a basement where they literally scientists create or demolish. So maybe in Five Nights 5, maybe you can see the animatronic maker as if in a tiny Easter egg, because usually people make things below ground. So maybe the animatronics are made below ground, and by the elevator they're gotten upstairs to the pizzeria.
Yep.
Here you can see the new animatronic ballerina. Now she is also shiny, but there's another inference. She never opens her eyes. Never. Maybe when she jump scares you, she opens her eyes, and that will scare the shit out of you.
So it makes you more scary.
Yep. So it makes it way scary. Now here's an arm. Here's an arm, maybe reflecting, or it is part of her. I mean, it is part of her. Maybe it's reflecting this arm right here. It's glowing up, and it's kind of scary at the end. Or maybe it's just like a tiny Easter egg logo or something that will refer to
also
something.
You can see that as I said before, there are probably scrap animatronics, so probably they're very old or new or clean or whatever, or new but they don't use them because only the face and the front of their arms and stuff is painted. This part is not painted. The nose over here is not painted. Back of their arms is not painted. This is not painted. There's little stuff that is painted, so it's kind of curious. And she also has some kind of
Earrings.
thingies.
Yeah, she also has some earrings. Now, if you move, just look at the mouth carefully. So so the mouth, no, okay, even that much animatronic does emotions, but nobody in life does emotions by moving out. Like their face moves out. Maybe it's just that she is trying to go to an emotion position, or maybe when she jump scares you, she not only opens her eyes. There's something.
She opens her face, probably.
Yeah, she opens her face.
As you can see, as we're saying, she maybe opens her face because you can see here. There's kind of like little teeth. It's little teeth that probably it's just my imagination, but maybe she opens her whole face.
Then she goes back.
Where memory sleep.
Where memory sleep, which means memory sleep, which means the animatronics always in all the games. They go there and they kill you, and then or they want to kill you, or they make you asleep. They take you down to the factory, and then they make you an animatronic.
Because it says where memories sleep. So like when you die, you lose your memories. So memories sleep wherever you died. So it's just
yeah. Now here is Freddy, shiny with his rock star singing.
And
you see closer?
he starts looking at you the same as Foxy or
Yeah,
Mango.
Mango, yeah.
Yeah,
Just
Foxy
looking
and
at you.
Mango.
Not,
And you can see, sorry for interrupting you. He's kind of shiny and he has new eyebrows. And look, he has the cheeks. He never had these cheeks except in its toy form. So probably this is like an evolution of the toy form.
yep, and you can see, you cannot see the full microphone. Maybe the microphone is broken just like the animatronics. Oh, and if you can see, it's white and purple. Exactly like Mango.
Yep. So it's
a
probably
reference that maybe the animatronic making machine or the people, maybe they messed up the bodies of Mango and Freddy.
and probably the new type of animatronic, because we can see it's kind of like a new Foxy or Mango and a new Freddy. So maybe the new name would be like Future Freddy or Future Foxy or Mango, because you can see here it like separates. It divides in different parts. Robots that people made right now don't do that. So it's just
Oh yeah, that's a kind of scary part. The eyes roll like, oh, you guys saw that? Very closely. You look. You see a tiny, shiny, or whatever this is. Maybe it's just a bug that's not supposed to be there, and they just got it there because they didn't notice. Or maybe it's like the back of the animatronic.
yeah, probably. So like it's not painted as we said before.
Anger is reckless. Restless. So maybe when you go through and the animatronics sighted you, they see you, but then you go in the vents and then they don't see you. Maybe they become angry and because their faces can move and everything, maybe they go into an angry form.
Or probably because the original Five Nights at Freddy story is that um, the purple guy killed some kids and stuffed them in the animatronic suits. That's the original story. But probably you know that it changes and they think you are the one that killed them. So they are angry at you because you killed them. So anger is restless. They don't stop until they get scrapped and you quit the job.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the hand of. It looks kind of like. Wait, just. You see it has kind of like a speaker right here, so it can
It's
like
ventilation speaker, just like in the elevator. Ventilation. Now, from the speaker, we can infer that this is Freddy, but I found out it's not Freddy.
It
You
looks
maybe
like.
think, yeah, you maybe think, or you maybe see it as Freddy.
But it's purple.
Yeah, it's not Freddy. It's actually the new girl. And they released two new animatronics: the ballerina and the singing girl. The Freddy and the singing girl, they both have microphones in their hands. So maybe this is a part of her.
Their fingers move, it's not too much.
Their
It just
fingers
has
move.
holes on it.
Yeah, it just says, yeah, it's not that.
And it's still not painted. You can see right there, it's not painted. Okay, let's just keep on.
Yep, and right there is the skull. It's like the clown.
It's like the clown I told you in the poster.
And secrets don't keep.
So like secrets are not kept. They don't keep.
In other words, what I think is you, if you must in real life, if you must have seen them trying, you'll probably go to the whole world and report it to them, right?
Yep.
But the animatronics, maybe they kill you
And
before you could tell anyone.
probably this also means that the elevator is hidden in the kitchen of the first Five Nights at Freddy's. And secrets don't keep, so at the end, a secret is gonna finish being revealed. So like you find out that the elevator is inside the kitchen, so you want to visit the kitchen to know what's there. So you enter and see the elevator and you go down.
Yep.
Okay.
So here, for me, this is personally a scary. The whole trailer is kind of not scary, but for me personally, this is scary.
Yes, and you can see, as Milo told, well,
yep, as you can see, Mango right here. Yep, Mango right here. Her legs are regular, but you see here, she has, it's very closely, if you see her right from here, she has 4 dots. She has, four dots. She has 4 dots over here too, but it's hard to see. Maybe just 4 dots indicate like a tracking device or like something.
or also as Flyer mentioned, you can see you can see over here that this is like the clown thing. It's like just what he said. So it is the baby animatronic. Let's just put this in normal speed because it's getting kind of annoying. Okay.
So everybody starts moving,
And they have a speaker.
yeah, but that's not the waypoint. See right here? You see what I'm seeing?
Yep, it's a back. It's like that.
The ballerina's eyes are open for a tiny second.
It's like the back of their eyes, so basically.
Okay, not a ballerina. Yep, she doesn't have any secret to it.
Nope. Only the top part. No, never mind. Not the top part. Nothing. So we can also see Freddy has a bunny kind of puppet. So probably
In the
he can jump scare you with two different ways.
Yep. He also has a speaker to talk to. And there are tiny lights here.
It's
so
like
maybe,
its hat.
So maybe these lights are the elevator lights.
Or the hat.
Yeah, or the hat, but I would say
yeah, we both had different opinions. Yes. Okay, let's. Okay, this is kind of scary. It's the baby animatronic. This is the scariest part.
Ever.
The face is creepy, and you can see it literally has the most divided parts. So probably it's gonna be the most scary jump scare because it can divide in much parts. You can also see its hair that has like kind of like some divisions right here. So maybe it's the scariest jump scare.
Moving on. When finds for his sister's location.
Coming soon.
You guys all saw that. They release us a big, huge hint right there. Now her face moves. Sorry to not have a clean shot, but you see right here, her face is moved.
It opens totally.
It totally opens. You can see everything of her except her eyes open. So which means if we go back of a tiny sec, this is the scary part.
Put it a little bit.
Go back to 25.
A little bit slow.
Go back to 25. It's gonna be scary. She starts moving.
and the lights are flashing,
The lights.
like in the first room thingy in the start of the video.
I didn't even want to play this game. It's so scary. So you can see her. Here they told us a big part. If you can see her moving, which means in the whole game, you can maybe see the animatronics move with their legs, do the face, so scary, and then when you move to the elevators, they move. They move. You can see them move. They don't teleport like in 1 through 3, except like in 1 through 4.
Yep. No, 1 through 3 because in 4 you can see them move a bit.
Yeah.
So
in Five Nights 3 and 4, you can see them move for
okay,
a
that,
tiny.
that pic is scary.
Yeah. You can see them move for a tiny second. You can see them, in the Five Nights 3 when they come closer, you can see them move, and in the 4, you can see them move when you do the flashlight.
Okay.
This fall, which means they're
It's
gonna.
coming this fall. It's coming very soon. I feel it. I want it. I want this game because I really want to make a gameplay of it. I never make scary gameplays. We never make scary gameplays.
Yeah, we're gonna
But
make.
this will be like the best game of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Pretty sure when it's gonna be released, like, are you single? Anybody's gonna buy it? Like,
Okay.
oh, it's
So
gonna get released.
that was it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share it with your friends if you want more nice, cool trailer analyses. So that was it.
As always, see ya.